Good morning and welcome to this week's edition of Personal Legend. RW here as usual. But guys, I want to talk to you real quick about something. This one's been burning me a little bit. I've been dying to get this one out here. I was talking to a friend and he had me thinking when he said something. We were talking about the companies we work for and how we feel about those organizations. And he was a little disappointed in things that were going on with his company and how frustrated he was with how the company had been treating him a little bit. And I found myself thinking about a bottle of water. And the fact that this is a $1 bottle of water. You pay $1, you get a bottle of water. What's this bottle of water? What have they agreed to? And this is by Nestle. So Nestle puts this bottle out, and for $1, they agree basically to give you something that's going to quench your thirst. The issue is we pay $5 for a $1 bottle of water, and we're upset with the Nestle company for how they've treated us. Just because you decided, like I did, this empty bottle now, I'm going to take it home and make sure I put it in the recycle bin. I'm going to keep it in the car with me and cherish it until I can get it to the proper place, instead of just tossing it in trash. Because Nestle's not going to give me anything extra for keeping this bottle, bringing it all the way back to my house and putting it in the recycle bin to make sure it gets recycled and this bottle gets reused again. Because in my opinion, I think Nestle should value the fact that I'm taking care of that bottle and putting it somewhere it can get reused. That's what we do with the companies we work for. We're upset that they don't seem to value us as an employee because we do the extra things. We work past 5 o'clock. We work on the weekends. We put in all this extra time, but they don't give us anything in return. Well, the agreement was, I'm going to give you a certain amount of money for the job you're doing for me. And all that extra stuff, that after 5, that stuff on the weekends, that's not part of the agreement. So why are you upset with the company when they're living up to it? Why are you upset when they're giving you the $1 for the $1 transaction agreement that y'all agreed upon? Because you've chosen to give them $5 worth of yourself, even though they agreed to the $1, you shouldn't be upset with them because you chose to do that. Now, let me give you something here. I want you to stop giving that extra. And don't misunderstand and think I'm asking you to be less of an employee. And in fact, you're going to be surprised because what I'm going to have you do is going to make you more of an employee. Stop giving a $1 transaction $5. Stop working after 5. Stop working on the weekends. Take that time and invest it in your children, invest it in your family, and you'll find that you'll have a much better household. If your kid's struggling in math, that hour you're giving when you're going from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock at work, if you give that hour to your kid, that's 5 hours a week, that kid will be 5 hours better in math than they were. If they need to be better on the soccer field, take that time on the weekends that you were working and go kick the ball around with your child. Or throw the ball around if they play football. Find something to do with your children with that time. Now, here's the way it's going to make you a better employee. One, you'll be happier because you've invested time in something that should be more important to you. And here's the most secret and important part that I'm going to give you. And I've even applied it to my own life because I no longer give my company anything afterwards. That extra stuff belongs to me. And I've literally become a much more productive employee than I ever was before. I'm doing more and I'm more successful than many of my colleagues. And people say, well, what are you doing? Because I know I'm not going to give them anything after 5, and I'm not going to give them anything on the weekend. I've eliminated procrastination because I understand that there's a finite amount of time and my sense of urgency has gone up. If I have something that needs to get done and I know I'm not giving them 1 minute after 5 o'clock, my ability to get that thing done goes up exponentially because I know there's no plan B. There's no after 5 time that they're going to get from me. There's no on the weekend time that I'm willing to give to them anymore. I'm giving that time to my family, my household. And because of that, I am 10 times the employee I once was during that 8 to 5 time period. Because before, we all do this. We know we have time that we can get it done later. So I'll slowly not get it done now. I will push and procrastinate now. I never do that anymore. And I've become a much more effective employee. I can see it. My results are showing it. I'm 10 times what I once was. And I now have a definite amount of time that I'm willing to give the company. I'm now giving the company $1 for a $1 bottle of water. So I'm equaling out the value they're giving me and the value I'm giving to them are on par versus paying them $5 for a $1 bottle of water. Hope this helps, guys. If you enjoyed this, please make sure you subscribe and also hit the little bell notification so you'll be notified anytime new content comes out. Pass this along, share it with a friend, drop some comments down below. I love to hear from you, love to hear your thoughts. We're building a community here. I want everybody to join in as we all chase down our own personal legends. Take care.